Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. And got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage.
At the 47-yard line.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Out. Yeti. 73. Crown left Yeti. Man.
Throwing is Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Don't touch that. Trimmers, crown left Yeti. Hey, 63. Go Silver, ready? Crown left Yeti. Man. Don't touch.
Hurts. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Alert, 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 180. Watch, watch.
Following the interception, Mayfield. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
180. Not.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll stay on the ground with Irving. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
180.
Throwing, Mayfield. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Mayfield looks to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Mike Evans, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he'll return this one all the way out of the other side of the field.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Hey, 73, 73. Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Pound up Yeti. Hey, Silver. Pound up Yeti. Hey. Hey, easy, 63, bang.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Buccaneers' 43-yard line.
Don't touch that. Hey. On anyone else. Tiger Hornet. Carla, Yeti.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
turn, set. And anyone, huh? Crowd left, Yeti. 63, 63, 63. No turn.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Got a man. It's Brown. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Hurts connecting there with Brown for the Eagles first.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think a guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a entire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
Hey, 73, 73. No turn.
Here's Hurts to throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On anyone. Hey, Silver. Crowd left, Yeti. Hey. Hey, easy. 63, bang. No turn.
Back to throw again. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Great, set. Hey, 70. No turn.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
70. Trimmer. Man. Tiger Hornet. Crowd left, Yeti.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
No turn, set. 180. Crowd left, Yeti. 63. No turn.
They'll set up to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. The kick by Elliott is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Straight ahead, it's Irvin to the 43, second down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
2nd and 7.
Hey, alert. 180. Stop.
Here's Mayfield. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A run up the middle with Irving. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
180.
Mayfield now. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Mayfield to throw it. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Zach Bond in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. To throw, Mayfield. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Mayfield. He's got Otten. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he tracked...
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jihad Campbell. And the Eagles are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Hey, Sil. 63, 63, 63.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Man open left side. It's his running back with it. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Go, set. On anyone, out. Hey, 73, 73. Hey, 73, 73. Sixty-three, 63.
They're going to look to throw. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Crowd left Yanni. Hey, easy. 63, bang. Crowd left Yanni. No time.
They'll throw now on the final play. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what do we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 41 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead, because they're leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
Brought down that time by Nolan Smith. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
Buccaneers first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Buccaneers.
Mayfield off the play fake. Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Mayfield's pass intercepted.
That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
63, 63, 63.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This will be caught by Brown. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
180, 180. Hey, 73, 73.
Throwing is Hurts. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Great, set. 180, what up? Alpha. Crowd left Yanni. Hey, easy, 63, bad.
Hurts. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Great, set. Hey, let's go.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. up and biting up 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive.
First down and 10 yards to go.
No touch that. 73. Trimmer.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter.
No touch that. On anyone, yeah. Hey, easy. 63, bang. No touch.
A first down carry for Barkley. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hurts. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
No touch that. On anyone, yeah. No touch.
On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he'll get it. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Eagles have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. A late turnover is so often the difference in a ball game, and here the turnover leads to the go-ahead touchdown.
So repeat after me, partner. You have to take care of the football. In order to protect the lead, you must take care of the football. Ball security. How many times do they have to say it? They've been preaching it since day 1 of camp, and it came back to bite them right there.
After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. So he shifts past him. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. Takes it to about the 37.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Once again, it's Irving. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. Should rely more on the passing attack?
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Jalen Carter drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. Here we go. This is 4th down. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And he is trying to get to the marker. Going to depend on the spot, but I'm not sure he got there, and he did not. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game, 1st and 10 here. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Trimmer.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And that should do it. He's got a 1st down. And the Eagles, they can run it out from here.
I'd have to say that's a